I'm gonna pit California and Scottsdale head to head, round by round, and score it honestly. Some rounds, Scottsdale wins in a landslide, and a couple California actually takes. And I'll tell you the honest truth about living in Scottsdale versus California because I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. I'm Shay Noonan, realtor and team lead at the One Team Scottsdale, and I've sold real estate here for over 13 years. Let's get into it. Round one, taxes. This is the one that starts almost every one of these conversations. California's top income tax rate is 13.3%, which is the highest in the country. Arizona is a flat 2.5%, the lowest in the country. Now let me be honest with you because you're smart. That 13.3 only hits incomes over $1 million, and most people's effective California tax rate is more like 7 to 8%. But even at that, you are paying multiple times over what you would pay here in Arizona. So, real math. If you average around $150,000 in income, you save roughly $7,000 a year just by living in Arizona. At $250,000, it's about $16,000 in savings, and at $500,000, you're looking close to $38,000 a year in tax savings every single year. One honest flag. When you sell your California home, California taxes that gain as regular income, and the state is aggressive about chasing people who leave. But that's a conversation for your CPA, not for me. I handle the real estate side. Round one, Scottsdale wins, and it's not even close. Round two, what your money actually buys. And I'm gonna correct something that you'll hear in a lot of these videos because I'm not gonna lie to you. Scottsdale is not cheap. Anyone telling you that Arizona is some bargain is selling you a load of crap. A single family home here runs around $1.1 million, and more than that in areas like Paradise Valley and parts of North Scottsdale, where a lot of my California buyers land. So let's be real about the numbers. But here's the honest comparison, because it's not Scottsdale versus some cheap little town, it's Scottsdale versus where you're coming from. In Orange County, a single family home is running from $1.4 to $1.5 million and up. In the Bay Area and San Jose, you're looking at $1.5 to $1.9 million and up. Santa Barbara, $2 million and up. So your $1.1 million here is not buying you less, it's actually buying you more. And it's not just the sticker price, it's what you get for it. That same money gets you a newer home, real square footage, a 3-car garage, a pool in the backyard, and a lot that you can actually breathe on. Compare that to an older, smaller house in California on a tiny lot for more money. Then stack the tax savings and the lower property taxes on top. That's the real math. Round two, the winner is Scottsdale. Not because it's cheap, but because you get more home and you keep more of your money. Round three, homeowners insurance. This is the one nobody warned you about until it's your problem. California is in full-blown crisis mode when it comes to insurance. Premiums are up 84% in about 5 years. Roughly 400,000 policies have been dropped or non-renewed since 2021. 7 of the state's 12 biggest insurers have pulled back or stopped writing new policies. And it's not just fire country anymore, it's spreading into normal suburban neighborhoods. People are getting forced onto the state's bare bones insurance plan, and as a last resort, just to have any coverage at all. In Arizona, you call, you get covered, and it costs a fraction of what California charges. No drama. That is the real monthly cost difference that never shows up in the brochure. So round three, Scottsdale wins again. Round four, water. And I know this is the big one on your mind because every single Californian asks me about the water. Isn't Arizona running out of water? And here's the honest answer. Yeah, the Colorado River is over-allocated and facing cuts. That is real, and I'm not gonna pretend otherwise, but here's what almost nobody realizes about Arizona. We saw this coming 45 years ago. Back in 1980, we passed a law that requires any new development in the metro areas to prove a 100-year water supply before a single lot can be sold. Scottsdale has had that designation for its entire service area. About 90% of our water is renewable surface water, and the city has been recycling and banking water for decades. Now, the one real trap, and this is exactly why you want an agent who knows the map, some unincorporated pockets out on the edges of Scottsdale are on hauled water or private wells, and that can be a headache that you want to be cautious of. Hauled water homes should have a 100-year water certificate attached to it, and wells can be tested for performance and water output. So, I'm gonna call round 4 a draw on the fear and a clear win for anyone who buys smart here in Scottsdale. Round 5, schools. In California and a lot of other states, your home address decides your school. End of story. Here in Arizona, we have school choice. We have open enrollment, some of the top-rated charter schools in the entire country, and education savings accounts or vouchers that give families real options for private school and homeschool. So you pick the school that fits your kid first, and then you can pick your home. One local wrinkle is that Scottsdale is actually split between 2 school districts. So a big part of our city, especially up north, half of it is Paradise Valley Unified School District and the other half is Scottsdale Unified School District. So don't assume from the address that you know what school district the home is in. Make sure you ask your real estate agent. Round 5 goes to Scottsdale just on flexibility of schools alone. Round 6, traffic. If you're coming from LA or the Bay Area, you already know what it feels like to sit in an hour and a half of traffic to go 12 miles. Scottsdale is just not that. Now, we're growing and yes, there's construction, and I'm not gonna tell you that the roads are empty. In fact, headed west on the 101 starts backing up at 2:30 p.m. Going south on the 101, it starts backing up at 8 a.m. in the morning. Traffic is a reality of living in an urban environment, but it's nothing compared to California. So round 6, Scottsdale wins again. Round 7, weather and the beach. Nothing, and I mean nothing, beats standing on the California coast on a perfect 72-degree day. And I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. Our summers here are brutal. July and August will test you, and there's no ocean here. So if the beach is your entire life, California wins this round, full stop. But here's the trade. You get more than 300 days of sunshine, no June gloom, pool weather half the year, and mild, gorgeous winters, while the rest of the country is scraping ice off of their windshield. And your family back home is about an hour flight away or a 6-hour drive. So the beach becomes a weekend trip instead of a once-a-year memory. California takes round 7 for the weather, no question. Scottsdale takes taxes, what your money buys, insurance, schools, and traffic. California keeps the beach and the weather. And water is a wash as long as you buy smart. For most of the California families, a move to Scottsdale is not a hard call. They're trading a few tough summer months for a lot more money in their pocket and a lot more home to actually live in. The only real question left is which part of Scottsdale fits your life, because this city is really like living in 5 different places wearing one name. So I built you a shortcut. It's a 2-minute quiz called Which Scottsdale Neighborhood is Right for You? You answer a few quick questions about how you want to live, and it reveals the Scottsdale neighborhood that fits you best. It's linked right below this video, so go find your ideal neighborhood. And if you're thinking about making a move here to Scottsdale, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I show you what it's really like to live here, the good, the hot, and everything in between. And if you want to search homes for sale in Scottsdale, we have you covered with our very own One Team Scottsdale search app. It's linked below in the description. I'm Shay Noonan, Realtor and Team Lead at the One Team Scottsdale, and I'll catch you on next week's video.